One important thing you have to do in leadership is take whatever information you get and you have to contextualize it. I'm actually talking to you from Phoenix, Arizona, as you can see in this beautiful time and place. We were in Mexico at a church where an expat church, meaning expatriate of Canadians and Americans, were thinking of how can they do their budget in that setting. So I told them a story about what I experienced in my church in southern Alberta. And I just told them the story because I said, you can take pieces of this that might work in yours. So I told them the story of how things went in our church, what we did that really increased the giving and support of the church. And then I heard the discussion from them. And they had to point out that, for them, here's a contextual piece that really matters. Their church consists significantly of snowbirds. So people fly down, they're there for a few months, and then they leave. That means they don't have regular people there year-round. That means their giving patterns are different. That means that they have to think a little more creatively about how do they have the support and people from people who are coming down to them. It will be different. They could not take what I gave as a story and just carbon copy that or photocopy that and say, okay, that's what we're going to do. They had to contextualize it. And that's the same for you. Whenever you hear a good seminar or a good idea from somewhere else, recognize that the context is going to determine whether and how much of the idea that you picked up can actually work in your local setting. So be confirmed and affirmed in your leadership that you, in the end, have to adapt it and to customize it to your setting. And what works for you will be uniquely your story and your place. And that's the role of leadership.